description.
All right. Hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today we've got one. Found this at H Mart. This is Otoki. Otoki. Snack ramen. Korean style instant noodles. So that's what we got happening today. Hope you're doing well. A little bit of the powdery stuff. Here's our noodle block. And then we got a powder base. So I'm doing this one microwavable. I don't know that I've done this, any of these microwaved. I may have. That's fine. There's a lot of Otoki stuff around. There's a cheese and camembert variety that I saw online on Amazon. It sounds interesting, so I'm fascinated. Let me make sure this is wave for 3 minutes, 30 seconds at 1,000 watts. Let's do it. Do it. Oh yeah. So you just use room temp water up to the line, microwave at 1,000 watts for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then you are a person yet again. So this is snack ramen. Snack. You like a snack? Well, here it is in ramen form. Let's make it happen. So, we got 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Power level. Oh, crap. No. Ha-da-da-doo. I've got a little chicken. I'll enjoy a little chicken. Really haven't eaten much of the stuff that I've cooked today at all. But that's okay. So there's a guy on YouTube, and he does this show where he tries all these canned, like, tuna and sardines and all this stuff, ranging from like the stuff you find at the grocery store, the stuff that's actually high end. He did a video yesterday. I didn't finish it, but I will. I don't really follow anybody on YouTube, I'll be totally honest. But this, except for this guy, and what did he do? He just used a regular can of like Kraft mac and cheese or Kraft macaroni dinner, depending on where you're at. And he did one that was with like chicken of the sea, the cheap, like $2 for a can, I think, or less. He did that, mac and cheese and tuna with that. He also did one which was mac and cheese with this. It was from Spain, and it was like $30 for a tin, and it had like extra virgin olive oil, super high-end stuff. And he's like barely able to, like, he's like, I tried this is very watery, it's in water, it's But then he cracks open the one from Spain and tries it, He like takes a nibble of it. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm going to throw this in like cheap mac and cheese. This is like way too good. It's like this guy knows the thing when it comes to canned. God, what did he have? Canned barnacle. Like pull out the little pieces from the barnacles. I mean, it was just crazy. Very cool. Very, very cool. Look him up. Look up, I don't know. But you can look him up if you know how to look him up. Yeah. I can't think of the guy's name, but it's like, if you look at canned tuna. Canned yeah, canned tuna. It was funny though because he doesn't do recipe videos, and he decided to do a recipe video. It's like, wow, look at all these hits, look at all these people. Who the hell are these people? I guess I need to do a recipe. So he did mac and cheese with tuna, and it was like he compared the two. And there you go. All right, enough of me trying to find something with a semblance of interestingness to talk to you about while I'm microwaving some snack ramen. What's funny also is there was a company, you may remember, there was Smack Ramen, like Smack Ramen. That has to do, I'm guessing the name has to do with Geschmack, which means like taste or flavor. And it probably just ended up being Smack Ramen, probably was a licensed brand name. And then a company down south probably just registered it. And away you go. They had that at dollar stores, all sorts of stores for a long time. They had a vegetable, they had a chicken, they had a beef. They probably had other ones. I mean, this was like in the very much before time early days of me doing the Ramen Raider thing. In fact, I think it predates it. I started doing the Ramen Raider in 2002, and I think one of the very first things I did, like within the first 10 reviews, was some Smack Ramen. So it's, you know. And I think that's a vegetable one. And people from time to time ask me, so where can I get that again? It's like, you can't. That's long gone. That was from a company called Union Foods. And that is absolutely not what this is. This is from a Korean company called Otoki. So, this looks to be pretty thin and not the standard gauge of Otoki's more popular stuff or their more flagship-y stuff like the Jin Ramen. That's kind of their flagship thing. Nongshim has Shin. Paldo has, what is their flagship? They've got Hua, which is their flagship spicy, I think. Or no, Tumse is. Paldo has a lot of different SKUs, that's for sure. They all do, but yeah. Otoki has some neat stuff. This is not ramen in the classic sense of ramen, because ramen is thicker and more of a tooth to it. Maybe that's why they're calling this a snack ramen. Now for the broth. Now the broth, there we go. So this is not spicy. It's a touch spicy. It's a tad. It's a wee bit. You know, in ancient Egypt, they had a way of measuring things called a cubit. This is a wee bit. It's just a little bit, a hint of spice. Okay, it's one wee bit. I did put new batteries in the Rotato, by the way. Yeah, yes, it took me a whole day to do it because you don't know, but I do 3 of these in one day. Yeah. You did know that. Oh, but I didn't load my deal thing. Crap. Okay. Let's remember the order of operations. What are those? So first, first things first, go green. Aeroplane. Second thing second. Actually, generally this is first things first when I do it. Just put on the chashu because I use the blowtorch. That chashu is really a pain today. And then we've got our... Come on, you frickin' jerky mastodon deal thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. So I've got an egg yolk and I'm trying to make it behave. It just does not want to let go of all the goo. So that's what we get. Oh, and it's not sitting pretty. You need to sit pretty. This is where it gets tricky. Don't try this at home. This requires expertise. There you go. There you go. Happy little egg. Yep. Time to get creepy. Sesame seed. And finally, I'm slapping on. I've been using this a lot lately. I freaking love it. I've got tons left. They call this Korean chili thread, but honestly, I've seen this more times than not on Japanese varieties. So there's a little bit of that, and we are in happy, happy, fun time, folks. I'm gonna start rotating and try to get things all tidied up. So I'll be right back. So enjoy watching it. Well, thanks for watching. Do me a favor. If you're still watching, comment. Just say, watched all the way to the end, or something like that. I kind of want to know who does all the watching on here. And if you do, and you have an idea for the show, let me know, please. Because you're the people that I want to, like, you know, hook up. Because the people who, like, go watch for 2 seconds and go, I don't care about you. If you're really that interested in watching me for this long, there you go. So, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.